Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best gaming monitor for Xbox Series.
Starting at number 5.
Dell G2724D Gaming. If you're looking for the best Xbox Series X monitor on a budget, then the Dell G2724D is a great choice. It has similar specs to the Dell Alienware AW2724DM, as it also has a 27-inch, 1440p screen, but the main trade-off is that it has fewer features. It doesn't have a USB hub or an audio output for hooking up speakers, but removing all these features keeps the cost low. It's still excellent for gaming because it has fantastic motion handling at 120Hz and 60Hz, meaning there's minimal blur trail with fast-moving objects. It has no compatibility issues with the Xbox, but you won't get 4K at 120Hz signals as it doesn't support HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. Its low contrast means deep blacks look gray in a dark room, so it isn't ideal for dark room gaming. However, if you want a budget-friendly option that delivers great picture quality, check out the AOC Q27G3XMN. It features mini LED backlighting and looks great in dark rooms with deep blacks, but in terms of pure gaming performance, the Dell still has an advantage thanks to its faster response time. Additionally, the AOC can sometimes be harder to find.
Coming at number 4.
Alienware AW2724DM. If you don't need a 4K monitor and don't mind getting a lower resolution display for less, there are some excellent gaming options in the lower mid-range price category. One of those is the Dell Alienware AW2724DM, which has a lower 1440p resolution than the Gigabyte M27U, meaning images are less sharp and detailed, but that's the trade-off for getting something cheaper. It doesn't have HDMI 2.1 bandwidth either, so it can't take full advantage of the Xbox Series X, but that just means it doesn't support 4K at 120Hz, as other signals work without issues. It even downscales 4K at 60Hz, which results in a more detailed image than native 1440p. In terms of its gaming performance, motion looks incredible at 120Hz, thanks to its fast response time. It remains relatively fast even at 60Hz, resulting in minimal blur. It also has wide viewing angles that make it ideal for co-op gaming, and it offers swivel adjustment, so it's easier to share your screen with someone else. However, it doesn't have an audio output, which could be problematic if you want speakers to play audio from your Xbox. If you're looking for a monitor with an audio output, consider the LG 27GP850B/27GP83BB. While it has worse ergonomics, it does have an audio output.
At number 3.
Gigabyte 27-inch 4K. If you're looking for something cheaper in the mid-range price category, check out the Gigabyte M27U. It's similar to the LG 32GR93UB, with a 4K resolution, but has a smaller screen. It's a step down in overall gaming performance, as it has a slower response time, particularly at 60Hz, but motion looks smooth regardless. Another difference is that it's limited to 24 gigabits per second HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, which is half of the LG's 48 gigabits per second bandwidth. This means that the Xbox needs to use compression for demanding signals, which could negatively impact the picture quality, but 4K at 120Hz signals still work without issue. Luckily, it has a few extra features that the LG doesn't have, like a backlight strobing feature that you can use as low as 60Hz, which helps reduce persistence blur but can also have some flicker issues. There are other options from Gigabyte you can find similar to this one, and if you want a bigger screen, the Gigabyte M32U is another great option with many of the same features. However, because it costs more for a minimal difference in performance, only consider it if you want the larger size.
Number 2 of my list.
LG 32-inch UltraGear 4K. If you want a high-end monitor but don't necessarily need all the bells and whistles of the Dell Alienware AW3225QF, consider the LG 32GR93UB. It's a 32-inch, 4K monitor like the Dell, with the main difference being that it isn't a QD OLED display. This means it doesn't offer the same exceptional picture quality, but if your main focus is on gaming performance and not the picture quality, it's an excellent option. You can also consider the Inic 27M2V if you care about great picture quality, as it gets brighter and delivers deeper blacks than the LG, but it has increased input lag at 60 Hz and is sometimes harder to find. The LG has a lower 144 Hz refresh rate than the Dell, but that doesn't make a difference, as the Xbox reaches a max of 120 Hz anyway. It also has remarkable motion handling, even with 120 Hz and 60 Hz signals, and it works well with the Xbox Series X because it has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth that lets you take full advantage of the console. Its VRR support also works with most signals on the console to reduce screen tearing.
And number 1.
Samsung 32-inch Odyssey. Quantum matrix technology, HDR 2000 and UHD resolution come together for a crystal clear picture. The G-Sync compatible monitor has 165 Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time for smooth gameplay. 1000 arc curved design supports eye comfort and gaming immersion. Top the leaderboard with the world's first 4K gaming monitor, along with NVIDIA G-Sync and FreeSync Premium Pro. Gaming escapes beyond the screen with CoreSync technology that matches your game's on-screen colors for world-blending immersion. The distraction-free matte display absorbs, not reflects, artificial and natural light, keeping you laser-focused during the toughest battles and hardest levels. Find your winning position. Swivel, tilt, pivot and adjust the height until you're set up for victory. With ultra-wide game view, discover hidden gems or flank enemies in full stealth with the ultra-wide 21:9 aspect ratio. Power on for instant play. With Auto Source Switch Plus, your monitor detects when connected devices are turned on and instantly switches to the new source signal. This helps you get to your game action faster without flipping through multiple input sources.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.